Oh, flip, Laura, flip, flip, flip. Da, 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 da. Hi. Hello, everybody. You may know me from this morning. I was in New York, walking around. I scoped from school today, then I scoped from Midtown, and I was going to the FIT exhibit, the denim exhibit, which actually I just had that up here on my computer. And guess what? FIT Museum is closed on Mondays. I got a great walk out of it. I walked all over the city for hours and hours today. It was crazy. Oh, there you go. This is about the exhibit. Oh, and I think my daughter is actually too tired. This is going to be really quick. Oh, you know what? Let me just flip this around. Hi, Dawn. Thank you for the hearts. Hi. How are you doing? What's new? Hi, Freckles. Hi, Elise. Hi, Liz Lepelide. This is a dress by Claire McCardell. Do you guys know about her? Claire McCardell. Has anyone heard of Claire McCardell? I'm going to show you her name. I have a whole page on my website dedicated to her. Hey, you're teal tonight. Oh my gosh, I hope that's just your... Hi, Sew to Fit. I got to see one of your scopes today about talking about language and seamstress. Oh my gosh, you know, I just came on and I don't know how long my daughter's gonna last. Poor thing, you know, I wasn't with her all day and now I come home and I'm like, I gotta jump on Periscope. Yes, and I will definitely be checking out more. Oh, Angie. Shoot, sorry you guys. I'm so glad I finally caught you. I've been trying to catch up with everybody who I've met over here. Oh no. Angie, can I help you? Can I help you? No. Oh dear. Oh boy. All right, not a good time. We're all really tired, I think, but I really wanted to touch base with you guys. So Claire McCardell was a designer in the 50s. Oops, 1942. So this is even older. Hi, Beth Marie. I did have a good, oh, jeez. Okay. So this is the famous popover dress. This was after the war started. Okay, so this is like, it's like an apron, but it's a dress. Very simple lines, kimono sleeve. Her pieces are amazing, and there's a whole gallery of her stuff on my website. So if you go to Fashion Illustration Tribe, and when you go to the search box, you look for Claire McCardell, there's just this huge gallery of her clothes. And a lot of them, oh, I don't want to make anyone dizzy. I'm coming down one more time. A lot of them, this is denim, because this whole exhibit is about denim, and I'm going to try to get to it soon. Let me flip around for. But a lot of the clothes are plaid and stripe. So actually, Sew to Fit. I forgot your first name because I'm still learning names. Please be patient with me. Sew to Fit, you were wearing the most gorgeous shirt today. Was that you? It was a black shirt with pink stripes. And the stripes, or white stripe, they were going this way. And then you had a cowl neck where the stripes were going that way. Andrea, that's right. Was that you wearing the striped shirt? I couldn't take my eyes off it. It was such a great shirt. And whenever I look at fashion, I always look at the grain, right? When we sew, the grain runs vertical or the cross grain runs horizontal usually. So in Claire McCardell's clothes, so many of them are striped and plaid. So when you look at them, you can really see exactly how she's using the grain. Yes. And usually that it should, right? Because they run across, even in knits, it usually represents the cross grain. Someone brought in a swatch today into class. It was a denim twill. Did you make that shirt? Say yes. I loved that shirt. I couldn't take my eyes off it. You see, designer eye. That's it. You're talking and talking and talking, and I just kept looking at your shirt, and I wanted to draw it because I was loving the way the stripes were playing around the neckline and then in the body of the shirt. So Claire McCardell, there's a lot, you can't see it here, but on the website page, Laura from Florida, can't stay, I'm in a meeting, we'll catch the replay. Thanks for stopping by, Pris. Thank you, Priscilla, and thanks for saying hi, or I wouldn't know you were here. I really appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you later. So the plaid and the stripe in Claire McCardell's clothes. She uses a lot of bias as well. And because of the stripe and plaid, you can really see the bias. And it's so fun. I wasn't going to show you her stuff, but I'm kind of very tempted right now to... When I was a fashion student, we went to the museum. And we went and looked at all her clothes with our teacher. She had little white gloves on. And she took us inside the clothes to show us some of the finishes. By the way, there's, I guess, some of my art. This is one of my batik drawings here that I do with oil pastel, and I paint over it so it looks batiqued. Hang on. See that? Okay, I'm going to take you to that page really quick. And then I promise how to draw some darts and gathers. That's what I wanted to show you. What I think I will do, thank you so much. Let me show you up close. I love that one too. It like takes my breath away. You know, it's not often that you feel that way about your own stuff, but that one brings me so much joy. So what I'll do is I'll take one of Claire McCardell's pieces and I'll sketch from that. So this is my website, fashionillustrationtribe.com, and I'm just going to type in Claire McCardell. Wasn't my plan exactly to do this way, but you know what? I'm just going to type Claire, actually. That's all I need. You're meant for fabric design. Ooh. Oil pastel and what paint goes on top? Great question, Dawn. Oh, here's my Claire McCardell. Yes, yes, yes. Can't wait to show you. I used, you're not going to believe this. Okay, I usually use gouache, but I may have used this, and you are not going to believe this. But you know, this is like something Karen would say. Karen says the funniest thing. Like, my dog could have done this. I love these. Not every set, but this is like school grade tempera. I'm not kidding. It's so gouache. I adore it. But I only adore it when it comes... Okay, this is really dirty. But you see how intense these pigments are and how pure they are? Not every set is that. Yeah, my problem is simply technical. Opaque watercolor, thank you. Opaque watercolor, or gouache, or tempera. I guess I've seen all those different names. Like this is called they call these tempera cakes. But you have to be careful when you order them. You do, right? Because sometimes when you order them, the blue is not that kind of really true blue. Sometimes you get these like watery versions. So you definitely... If the colors, sometimes I order them online and when they come, I'm like, not keeping that one. Okay, yeah, I love gouache too. Love that velvetiness. So I'm going to click on the Claire McCardell Museum visit and just talk to you about construction for a minute and then I'll sketch it. Sorry I didn't get straight to the sketching like I first said I would. Okay, but look at this. For one thing, this was wartime, so they started using less fabric. Okay, so which is very American to have, oh look, that's I made this Periscope app picture. I made the Periscope thing into earrings. I posted that once on my Instagram. So that's me. Notice in this jacket, it's cut on bias and it's a kimono sleeve. So the jacket is cut in one with the sleeve. Not only that, but because of the grain, you can see exactly where those stripes are going. So you know that sleeve, because this is like this, that sleeve is actually, it's up here, you know, it's higher up. The only thing angling it down is her arm. And because it's biased too, you know, you get some, you know, makes it wrinkle nicely. So here, she used like a slight bias. And then the gather, look how it becomes cross grain at the bust there. And it becomes decorative as well. So these shorts are all on bias. It's straight here, and then it's like gathered in there. Just really, really fun to kind of analyze these. And what is this called? Like a place. If you look at this, I actually talk about them all. Isn't that flattering? Whoa! Oh my God, what happened? What happened? There should be hundreds. Hundreds. Oh, wait. Click here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's here. It's here. Okay, so I talk about her. Okay, these are not, this one here is not, and please pipe in, guys, ask questions or chat about whatever. Introduce yourselves to each other. Don't worry about me. But like this piece, oh. Okay, so this is my own quote unquote. We used to go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art into the Costume Institute, which used to be in the basement under the Temple of Dender, under Egypt. But now I think they've moved it. But this is, some of her stuff is jersey. I'm not sure about this piece, but it's bound. No, I didn't make this. This is Claire McCardell, gathered into the piping. And then look at that skirt. Just so simple, but so beautiful. This is the kind of stuff I'm gonna show you how to sketch. So gathers into gathers. I tried to see your replay museum. Oh no, guess what, guys? Thank you for checking. Guess what happened? What happened was I got to the museum at FIT and they're closed on Mondays. And then my battery died while I was telling you. Sell it like crazy. Well, a lot of people, you'll notice, once you know Claire McCardell's stuff, you'll see it coming back again and again. If you go, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I got the flyer. Okay, this is one of her pieces. This is cute because of the polka dots. And then look how the buttons play off the polka dots. It's really fun. And because the polka dots are like on grain, you can also use them to see how she uses a grain in her garment. Again, it's slightly on bias, not totally straight. And again, and I love this, you guys, give me hearts if you're a sewer, no armholes. So she's doing a lot of this sleeve cut in one with bodice. And I'm crazy about that personally because it's so much easier to make. Do you agree? Heart, heart, heart? You know? I mean, it's going to limit how wide your garment can be unless it's cut in two pieces, right? If there was no closure here, you know, the width of your fabric would control how wide I'm in Connecticut. And you can see that these sleeves are, all the sleeves we've been seeing her do. Where are you? Where are you at? And what's your first name, sweetheart? Sorry. Goes straight out, you know, before she sews it. So that simplicity of construction, if you ask me, okay, I love, oh, you're in New York. I love construction. I love complicated construction. I love to draw it. I love to see it. But in terms of ethical fashion and sweatshop and all that stuff, you know, unless you're going to make it yourself, and even if you are going to make it yourself, hi, So Chic TV. I'm honored you stopped by. I'm going to flip around again. I just turn around because I feel like it makes it personal. Right? Like, I love detail, but I really, really love the simplicity of construction because you can focus on other things. In fact, you guys are in Perry Crafters group, right? You might want to throw that hashtag up, I don't know, for Perry Crafters. There's a dress I really want to share. Oh my gosh, so much talent. I was just, you guys tell her. I was just talking about Perry Crafters. I was saying, Alethea, right? Oh my gosh, I want so badly to know everyone's names, and I'm so afraid I'm botching them up.
I'm so sorry.
Hi!
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I saw Soda Fit's scope this morning. Well, most of it. I had to scroll through a little bit because I was trying to save my battery for the museum, and then the museum was closed. So do you see how there's no armhole? This is, the sleeve is cut in one with the bodice. So, you know, kimono sleeve, as they call it. Not like a real kimono, but what we call in dressmaking. And I just love how easily that happens. And then look, just pleats into the waist. Now, obviously, there's some, you look, the polka dots reveal. And this is why I love Claire McCardell. The polka dots, you see how it reveals that there's a French dart there? French dart is a dart that's in the side seam and aiming towards the bust. You can see it on the other side too. You see that guy? Wait, let me get it. So, kimono sleeve. I love, love, love talking about this stuff with you guys. Oh my gosh. So, kimono sleeve, let me just show you something really quick. Like in a pattern making book, or some pattern making books. Because you know what I loved? Not Soda Fit. Oh. No, I'm sorry, I get so excited I get confused. The striped shirt, the wonderful striped shirt video from today. Yeah, like a dolman kind of thing. So you can do exactly. So you have your bodice. In fact, this particular bodice is like, it's got the French dart. Maybe I should angle that, right? But then like she's doing, and you can tell because you can see the grain in her fabric, she's doing a sleeve like that. And they call that a kimono sleeve, even though a true kimono from Japan is going to be like that, right? Because it's ethnic, you know, good fabric. They don't want to cut it. So everything is full on squares of high quality silk, right? But in European and Western fashion, it's more like cut and sew, cut and sew. So you have this is the kimono sleeve. And sometimes, isn't that interesting? And you know, like you said, wait, striped shirt. I'm so sorry, I forgot. Now I'm bugging out on your name. So, is that sew to fit? No, yes. In sewing and fashion, right, the language is so inconsistent. Have you ever tried typing fashion words, right? So to fit. You try typing fashion words and spell check messes them up for you because they're not even real words. You know what I mean? It's such a like inexact language. So a sleeve could also be made like this, in which case you're going to get less of the like bagginess underneath. No. Well, the dolman, hang on a second, because I think this is the dolman. I think you're right. Wait, let's just for 1 second bear with me. This might be the dolman. This is the kimono, and this, what's this? Is this called the bat wing? Okay, right? Are you guys both calling it the same? So is this, there's the three different distinct, you know, the one that goes straight out, there's the one that angles down, and it can either have an overarm seam, right, or sometimes you just have a dart up here. Bat wing is this one, right? And I guess this also could go all the way up if you want to. So you have all these different oh boy. Sew to Fit's gonna be scoping tomorrow like, and come on guys, get your sleeves straight. I guess I haven't taught pattern making in a few years. Like I can make them, I don't remember what to name them. And then of course raglan, any one of those going into the neckline. You got it. Bat wing curved from waist. Okay, right? So that would be this one. Right? Sew to Fit, and it could go all the way up to a straight grain up here, or it could be angling down, which would give you less lift. Thank you. It's a totally inexact language. Any of these words I use, even the drawing words, like you know, they're inconsistent. Now, of course, this one being the, did we figure out what we want to call this? Is that the kimono? Help me, guys. This one allows you to get waist side fit and then that dart for even more fit. But something like this, I actually love. I have some garments, you know, when there's more fullness under the arm, I find that it kind of hides if you don't have that skinny waist, and it makes a nice fit. Oh my gosh, I should give a prize to whoever can name this. And because this one has the pleated skirt, I could talk about the pleats for just a second. That when you're sketching the pleats, oh my gosh, I shouldn't sketch my phone. You know, they're evenly spaced. Usually, they don't have to be. And actually, these ones are creased. You know, sometimes you have pleats and it's not creased at all. These are all creased. Notice how if you're doing an illustration of something, let's notice that every time there's a crease, the polka dot gets broken. That's a really fun way to really show that these ones didn't get broken. This is a tight dolman. Curving under the arm is different from kimono and dolman. Ah, okay. Yeah, this one's very fitted. It is. And I really, check this out, right? This is, you can see by the dots that this is all one grain. So it's very, right? It's like a right angle between the center front and the overarm seam. And then what I figured she did was draped as close, cut it as close as she could without it getting like uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, Dawn, you are not as excited as I am. Ah! Yeah, so excited. That's great. Thank you for joining me. Fits better. It fits better with the straight grain up there. And also, I guess you would get no stretch. As a matter of fact, yes, these are like 40s into the 50s. You're right, lady. Kimonos all in one with garment. Yeah, I love those. So chic. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I love your avatar photo. So fun. I didn't realize I wasn't following you. I got you now. And you guys, that's the great thing, what you just said. So to fit with the bust is that, you know, when you have the fullness here, any of these like bat wing and even like this, it could still be concave and yet still be like ample. Yeah, that's the one I have at home that I love. I have a bunch of Brazilian dresses. They all have this sleeve. And actually, I'm not busty at all, but I would imagine if I was, and even though I'm not, I love the ease of fit that gives, right, you guys? I'm sorry that I'm kind of all over the place. Surface pattern design, because it's like Chinese. Oh, Elise. Oh God. Especially in, do you guys know Elise? She's a print designer. Les Effelides. And she's in Paris. And, oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, gals, ladies, look. So, you know, this may not be anyone's particular taste, or it may, but the thing is, you change it and bring it into now, right, you guys? Hi, Elise. Elise is Les Effelides. So chic. What's your first name again? Please, I love that you go all introducing yourself. So, I love the peplum waist. I wore a peplum waist today. Oh, interesting. Yeah, those are great colors. And get this, the peplum is on bias. It doesn't have to be. Okay, bias, Elise, levier in French, levier. The bias, it does give these nice cones to the flare. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much. And I'm going to catch you again soon. And I loved your shirt today. I'm just so glad to know that you made it, because that just makes it even better. And do you see how this is still all in one with the bodice, ladies? So again, easy to make. But actually this one is complex, because look at the piecing inside. Okay, so that's like, you know, wow. But it's cute. It's so, and it's cotton. I love the natural fibers she uses. I love this bias peplum here. And then look, all gathers here. So having gathers with a drawstring, you know, makes it so fittable. Oh my gosh, and I told you guys I would show you some drawing stuff, and I didn't deliver, so I should do that. This dress is in my book, The Language of Fashion Design. Your mom used to. I think you shared with me that your mom was in fashion. Is that right? I think I saw that. So again, she's using the bias, maybe for fit and sometimes more for decoration. It is on Amazon, so chic. It's on Amazon. It's called The Language of Fashion Design, and that's the cheapest place to get it. And this dress is in it. There are 2 dresses. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Let me know if you like it. Hi, so much stuff. Isn't that cute? Look how she uses a band of single grain of the check. Oh, I remember my mom making us clothes too. I just got some fabric today to make some Christmas gifts, and I'm hoping there's something I can share on Perry Crafters. I think I'm burning my beans, but I'm not getting off because I love you guys. Check this out. Check this out. Yeah, because you can always change something for today, you know. Look at the neckline. That is a perfect L-shaped square cut out of the fabric. Don't give me hearts. Give them to Claire. Brilliant. Right? Oh, thank you. My book is, I tried to be really global with fashion, you know, and just get designers from everywhere, models from everywhere, on the budget that I had from the publisher that I was writing the book for. And this whole skirt is bias, so it tends to droop and grow. It doesn't stand out stiff. I'm stuck with Paracrafters. Darn right. Wait, did I say I was going somewhere? Me? I'm stuck with Paracrafters. I love you guys. I have a dress pattern that I want to share. I took the pictures yesterday. It's an old dress, but it's like, I think the group is going to love it. And oh, this is the one that's in my book. Oops. This is the one. Look at the neckline. Sorry, hang on. Right? I mean, I'm not even sure if that's, you know, faced or how they finished it. So, bias waistband, bias skirt with gathers going in. Thank you. I'm going to share this really fun dress. Maybe tomorrow or something. I had just shared and I was new to the group, so I waited a little. This is a print, so it's harder to see what's going on in it. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me just turn around. Do we get excited or what? I get that like crazed look in my eyes. Oh my God. I love it. Total goof. It never gets dull. It never gets old. It never gets boring. I just feel really guilty. I said I was going to show you how to draw some things, guys, and I didn't. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, one of you ladies, tell me, is this a dolman or a kimono or a batwing? Well, I know that we have, it's like concave instead of convex. I know how to make it. I just don't know how to call it. But center front, and then look at all the kimono. Thank you, so chic. And I hope you're all following each other. And then look how it's all in one with the little shawl collar. So, I think that, what do you guys think? Doesn't that look like a nightmare to construct? Yeah, all those pleats hidden in one little spot looks hard to me. Really wide facing on the hem. You could tell it's like 3 or 4 inches. But, beautiful. And the stripe just gives you all the pattern making info. Yay! Oh my gosh, I am so burning the beans. Angie, would you mind turning down the beans by any chance? This, she did a lot of this stuff. So I see how this band is gathered into the seam there. It's almost like a, I don't know what to say actually. Oh, Elise, you said I'm speaking Chinese, but you're still hanging in. Dawn Harry, what are you scoping about tomorrow? Dawn, tell us. And then these are, you know, wrapped to fit, which is awesome because we all of our bodies are slightly different. I think great clothes have that, they're either made for you or they have that adjustability built in. This has a separate armhole. And I already feel a little less comfortable when I look at it. And look how she definitely shaped the cap of the sleeve.
I turned it down to like 2.
You did oh, Angie, you're the, thank you. You're the best. This outfit is all straight grain. Isn't that cute?
Hi, Angie.
Oh, you want to say hi? Oh my gosh, she's like standing on my head.
I like how my mommy showed it
All right.
most of the time, so yeah. But
Is this what we call personal branding? I don't Let me flip the camera. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, I just broke my neck. She does a lot of bubbles. You're right. Thanks for pointing it out. Isn't that sweet, Elise? Oh my gosh. Your creative practice and listening to your intuitive heart. Dawn! What time? I'm sorry, can you put the time up again? Because that sounds like a great scope. And I'm so glad you're approaching that. Guys, look at this. Angelina, you're gonna hurt my neck. I just know it.
I'm sorry.
And I'll start. Okay, do you guys know about her? Okay, Claire McCardell. Okay, hang on. You don't know offhand what that is on the East Coast, do you? Not to be lazy. I'll look it up. But great. Did you scope today, Dawn? If anyone wants to share what they scoped about today, please do, because we can catch replays. This is her famous her famous diaper suit. It's like a dress. Okay, this part you see in the front was hanging down in the back almost like a train. And you pull it up between your legs and you tie it in the front. And 12 EST. Thank you. Isn't that very playful? And I can't remember now if it was more of a play suit or if it was even like a swimsuit kind of thing. And then she does a lot of this. Oh, great. So, and what happened on So Chic today? I mean, so much talent. You have scopes going all day long, right? So Chic, what was your favorite scope today? What are we talking about today? And who's doing the apron? Who did that beautiful apron? Because I saw it with the ruffled layers or the flared layers. This is one of my favorite photos. Who did the apron? That was the day before yesterday. Oh, yes, you guys. Les Felipe, that's Elise. She did the shop windows in Paris at Christmas. So that was fun. That's a lot of fun to check out. Because heaven knows we didn't all get to go to Paris. Okay. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow, Dawn.
Can I introduce myself?
Angie wants to introduce herself. So, oh, guys, look at this. This is more of a true kimono. Like, it has a, I think it has a, okay, yes. Angelina has a presentation.
No, just
no?
That
oh,
side.
okay, show them, show her.
Hi, I'm Angelina. I am sort of a video maker with my little ponies and little pet shops and stuff. I'm viewer of, Wally's Real C, and sort of the Sophia and Angie channel. My best friend is with me.
And she's promoting her scope.
I sort of make My Little Pony LPS videos and stuff. I really love watching videos on YouTube too. I posted lots of videos. I post lots of videos, but my mom never. But my mom, I make lots of videos, but my mom never posts them. And on Christmas, I'm gonna make my special channel. My mom wants to, because my mom's gonna make me one, and it's gonna be called on Christmas, Christmas Joy.
Christmas Joy. She is 6.
Yeah,
she talks twice as fast as any of us. Did you see they sent you horses, hearts, and little girls with their arms up?
So Merry Early Christmas, Happy Early Christmas, or whatever. And every season and like holiday and stuff, you can name my channel something.
She sent you trees.
You can like
say thank you.
Comment down below and put ideas for names for the other holidays, and I'll check them out as soon as I can. I might be going to kindergarten soon. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, we've been homeschooling this year. She could start her own Periscope sweet.
I can't really do this every week. So,
no.
Well, I can't do this next week on Monday, right?
Look, they sent you dresses and shoes and bags and crowns.
Because I'm going to my grandma's house, staying while my mom's at New York City.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
C'est vrai ça, c'est vrai ça.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, she said. Did you? You guys are so sweet to send her all those beautiful little emojis and things. Guys, can we try to problem solve this dress together? For a second. Okay, we have a bias halter top. Isn't she? She makes videos all the time. Au revoir. She said au revoir back. À tout à l'heure.
À tout à l'heure.
Straight grain here. And then why is the pattern looking like this here? Is it smocked horizontally? Is it squished?
And goodbye.
Bye, okay. Oh, she's saying bye. Aw, that's our Periscope family.
Oh, and anyone...
Look at this is plaid too.
And I really like to watch My Little Pony videos and LVS videos most of the time.
Thanks, Angie.
Yeah, mostly Minnesota.
This is not one of Claire's sketches. I've actually seen Claire McCardell's sketches because they have them in the library at school because she was a student at Parsons. And her sketches, is really important to remember. It's important to know her sketches are so clean and simple. Wow. I am not kidding. Claire McCardell's sketches are as pure as her design. And, you know, I teach all kinds of fancy, heavy stuff, and that's all cool, but it's important to remember. Let me see if I can make this bigger, guys. Teresa! Hi, Teresa! Oh my gosh, this is tiny. Well, I'm going to be sharing sketching stuff. I'm sorry I didn't show sketching stuff today. That was not cool because I said I would, and I forgot. Hi, love. How are you? I need a better resolution on this because these edges, you guys, I keep saying you guys, ladies, the edges on this is definitely like a 2-inch ruffle or something. You see how beautiful? And the bubble again? Yes, this is blurry because that's a tiny photo. Like, it won't get any better. Whoops. But these are, I wonder if it would get any better. It's one of the smallest pictures I have on this whole, sorry, I don't want anyone to get nauseous. More bias cut. Oh, Dawn, you gotta go. We're gonna catch you tomorrow at 11. Well, I screenshotted, and I love your topic, and I really appreciate you joining me on this museum visit, which is all stuff I pulled from the web, from different museums. Yes. Dawn, I already followed Dawn. You guys have Dawn? A surface pattern. Oh, wait, I just looked up Elise by mistake. I know Elise, all right. And Dawn, so check out This Is Good. I'm glad you're all, and I've got everybody here, right? Holly Rose, you win the Avatar of the Year award. So straight grain bottom, and look. Oh, why don't I show you so you get at least get the value for what I promised. How to draw those inverted box pleats, okay? So inverted box pleat. Let's say I'm doing a simple skirt. I think I might have done this the other day. Let's say it's partially stitched and then released. Oh, shoot. Sorry, that's what happens when I draw through my phone. I'm not going to draw. I'm not going to look through the phone. You know, it's the hem, and then it's like, you don't see the invisible part that's like this. You know, the inside excess that's in there. Right? And sometimes you'll have top stitching up here. But what I do is you darken it in there. And even with the simplest skirts, you kind of might think of them like this. Hi, Marie. Whenever I draw a skirt, I haven't even talked to you guys yet about using a template underneath, but I use the curve that's in my wrist. We all have it. It's easy to draw curves because they're built into your fingers. So if you turn the paper, you can always, I'm working on a bumpy, okay. If you turn your paper, I love, oh, because you're a mom too. And I'm not sure I knew that. I love meeting moms here too, which is something I love because when I teach at the university, I don't get to meet a lot of moms. Thank you, Green, for all the gorgeous hearts. You know those people who say, I can't even draw a straight line. If you use your hand, it's a very natural. I used to work with the designer Henrietta Joop, J-O-O-P. Her father is Wolfgang Joop, like the perfume and the jeans, this German guy. She studied car design, and she taught me a lot about drawing. That is so funny. Just like sewers are. Well, I have to tell you the truth. Just a second. I swear a lot more when I sew than when I draw. Sewing is scarier because you can stitch something in 2 seconds that takes like 3 hours to rip out. Am I right? Illustrators, on the other hand, yeah, that could be therapeutic, which is why everybody should sew or should sketch. Yeah. for joy. Oh, that's so funny. And, oh, so with the skirt, especially when I'm using the seam ripper, can we all say amen on that one? Oh my gosh. Ripping out seams. So when I'm drawing a skirt, I'll always curve, like the hemline, everything's curved, because you want it to be drawn as if it was wrapping around the body. It would be the opposite for me. I sketch, but it's not your strong suit. So you swear more sketching? It all comes down to swearing. Do you swear more when you sketch or when you sew? You cry. Okay, yeah, crying. Either one works. In fact, it's that thing where like it's the sadness becomes anger. You can either go the sad route or the anger route. But I rarely crack up when I've sewn a sleeve to my pants, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't swear. Probably I would cry. Okay, so we're a crying group. Okay. Well, you haven't caught me swearing yet. You guys are so funny. So do you see how I just sketched this little straight skirt without a single straight line? Every line was slightly curved. And let's say I had the top stitch parallel to the hem. Rather than trying to draw it like this, which would be really, really hard, I would turn the skirt, and I would also be sketching in pencil, not ink, but anyway. And it's easy to draw the stitches parallel to the hem when I'm still working with the curve of my wrist, right? So top stitching, or let's say it's a double needle that's just like you have on the hem of jeans or whatever, then 2 rows. But it's easy for them to be parallel and clean when you're working with the curve of your hand. Whereas if you're working opposite it, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for inviting followers. I love it. Thank you. It was fun enough just to have you here, and now that is just so kind. It's much harder. If you had to do that all day too, you'd end up in, you know, with massive wrist issues. Oh, Dawn, you're still here. Good, I thought we lost you. So let me show you this one more time real quick. Real quick. Guys, I'm going to finally deliver what I told you. Normally, if I'm doing flats, I'm going to start with a template for whatever my body is or my client's body. I'm going to sketch one up really quick here. That's bustier than me, but I'm gonna try to stay kind of true to my own body. We can talk more about how to customize and make your own. My Craftsy class comes with templates, but it talks a lot about sketching flats, and it's like if you message me, I can give you a discount link because it's a $40 class, I believe, but I can get you a link for like half price if you just message me on like Instagram or something. Okay, so let's say I have a body like that. Now normally I won't sketch a body every time. I'll have a body that I use all the time, right? And then let's say I want to design a skirt. So again, I can decide where the waist is going to be. My Craftsy class is called, oh boy, Drawing Design Details, or Best Thing. Hang on a second. I know, Dawn. Oh, are you going to scope any of your painting? Guys, catch Dawn's scope tomorrow. It's about, if you type my name, Dawn Herring, see you tomorrow. And I'm so glad you'll be scoping. This, if you just look up my name on craftsy.com, that class will show up. But if you look me up on Instagram, that's my Craftsy. If you look me up on Instagram by the same name, my Instagram handle is actually Fashion Illustration Tribe. And I'm telling you that because, oops, if you direct message me, Illustration Tribe, or email me, shoot, that should be one word. Sorry, thanks for the hearts. I love you guys. Fashion Illustration Tribe is my Instagram handle. It's also my website. Let me know and I'll give you a discount link. You have my Craftsy class? You already have it? How do you like it? So look how I'm building a skirt onto her, and I did it without talking. So I should have told you what I did. So, I used a curved line to draw the waist, even though it's straight, because that's just going to make it look nice and round, like it's on a body. You probably learned that in the Craftsy class now. Oh, thank you for the feedback. That was really a treat because we did it in a studio. So, oh yeah. So it's either called, it has two names to it. If you look up my name, it's my only Craftsy class, so it'll show up. But it's called something like Designing Fashion Flats. And then it says something like Drawing Design Details. Designing Fashion Flats, Drawing Design Details. So you see how I got this curve through the hip? Okay, a lot of my newer students will draw a skirt like this. And it's like, a skirt like that is not going to stay on, right? The hips are usually bigger than the waist a little bit. Especially in my case. And that's kind of my aesthetic too. So, thank you for sharing, So Chic. I appreciate that so much, so much. I hope so, because if you look at the reviews for my class, they were wonderful, and everyone was asking for more. And then even in the classroom, everyone was asking for more. So I got lots and lots of requests for more classes. So again, I didn't draw this ruler straight. I drew it with the curve of my wrist. So it's nice and rounded. And they treated me so well. They were a wonderful, wonderful company to deal with. It was so pleasant. And I tell you, the university I work for has become very unpleasant, really, really over the years. And so it was so nice to actually work someplace where I felt valued again. Oh, yeah. It's like, I don't know if anyone's ever been in a corporate environment. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're all going to get, if any of you want to take my Craftsy class, I'll send you all $20 links. You're such loves. Just message me at info@fashionillustrationtribe.com or on Instagram, Fashion Illustration Tribe on Instagram. info@fashionillustrationtribe is my email. And I'm serious, because I have those discount links, and I'm happy to send them out. Let's say I wanted to do a pocket. Okay, this was a dart. I'm going to turn it into a pocket. Let's say I had a pocket that was shaped like this. How do we know it's a dart and not just a style line, right? That could just be a style line for fit. Okay, let's say it was a style line for fit. We could just maybe, if we wanted to, we could put some, right? So if this was just for fit, we have like a lot of great pattern makers and tailors on here. Seamstresses, dressmakers, couturiers. So that would just be decorative. But if it was actually a pocket, well, what could I do? I could show that it's a pocket by getting thicker with my line. Because then it looks like, it emphasizes that there's like a shadow, like that I could put my finger inside the pocket. Whereas this is just a skinny line. Now I'm using ink. You're going to want to sketch in pencil. Right, guys? Yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm so happy you got a screenshot. And I'm sorry that I'm casting a shadow onto my work. And I'm 10% battery, so I'm going to cut myself off soon. But you see how this is flat and clean? This is dark. And it shows that it's separate layers. But guess what? If I make the whole line dark, it's just going to be one big, thick, dark line. So what you want to do is draw. I'm just going to do a separate here, even though, let's say this is another pocket. Draw a thin line and darken the side of it that you can slide your hand into. You know, but only partially. Because this way, we have a line, and then we have a shadow next to the line. Whatever is darker always recedes in space visually. So putting that little bit of dark there is great, like under collars. Yes. Elise, first of all, Elise, I'm so excited that you're still on because after you said that this was all Chinese to you, I thought you were going to leave. I'm so happy you're still here. And yes, I need an external because you heard what happened to me in New York City today. I got stuck without the charger. So now I just added a seam to the front of my skirt and I'm going to do a double needle top stitch. Now, remember, when you draw top stitching, you don't have to draw every stitch. That would be a nightmare. Oh, Elise, I love you. Oh, you're going to sketch tomorrow. So chic, you've studied fashion sketching already. That's great. Tell us about stuff. This is single needle. I'm going to do double needle now. Just adding a second row. I'm not even trying to match them up. Mostly, oh, you know what? I'm not using the template anymore because I already drew the skirt. Oh, hon. But yeah, I do use a template because guess what? If I'm going to draw 5 skirts, if I draw it from scratch every time, it's going to be awful because guess what? My brain, sorry guys, hang on. If you sketch every time, your brain, this is how I think, your brain has to work like 100 times harder. But if you sketch from a template, like I just wanted to get personal. Hi, let's flip back. Guys, you know I have a face. Template, now it's like a perfectly fitting skirt. And I can use that paper so I can decide, you know, how high is the waist? Where does it sit? How close to the body is it? How long is it? And then guess what? If I want to do more skirts, I can either keep using that body or don't be afraid to screenshot, guys. If anything's useful, it's fine with me. You can start sketching off that skirt. Oh my gosh, you can add length to it. You could sketch it 5 times and then color it differently every time. You could, you know, keep playing with different kind of pocket shapes. You could, dun, 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 right? Oh gosh. What if? What do you guys want to do? Let's do this. Let's lower the waist. Let's lower the waist because guess what? We just love to have ideas and do like a really wide yoke for fit so that we don't need darts. Time saving, yes! See, now we have a new version of the skirt. I lowered the waist. Ethics, that's a powerful name. I'm going to have to look at your profile right now. Oh, you sound so wonderful, and I'm going to follow you. And you scoped today. Welcome. What did you scope about today? It looks like you're going to have inspiring scopes. I look forward to seeing. So I wish you guys could tell me how to design this skirt. Maybe we'll do, I'm going to keep the same length, but I'm going to do inverted box pleat that we talked about earlier. So that means I do, yay! Do you guys know each other? Wait, is Renee ethics? I can just be so sure that's going to be a great scope. Now let's say I wanted to do trapunto stitching. I can do, hi Renee. Okay, I just did those stitches huge. I don't know if you guys ever sketch on Periscope, but looking through your phone instead of looking at your paper, for me at least, is very awkward. Let's say I wanted to do rows of top stitching. I could draw these smaller and more carefully too. I have to be honest that the part of my brain that like chats and laughs and socializes and stuff isn't the same part of my brain that draws. So this looks kind of slopey. Oh my gosh, wait. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to see you again soon. Thank you. I forgot. Yeah, it is really late for you, and I just enjoy you being here so much. It means a lot to me, Elise. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Oh my gosh, my girl. All right, and then what else could we do to this? Oh, you guys. Bye. That's Elise. Liz Feliz. She's a surface designer. So she designs prints, she does watercolors, and she lives in Paris. So how nice is that? Paris influenced me so much. Do you guys see what I just did over here? Oh, we gotta say goodbye anyway. I surprised myself. Bye, Alice. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. À tout à l'heure. I just took some flares and put them in there. So that would have been the piece of fabric maybe like this that I added in here. So the big trick with flares is you have a curved edge. Thank you. You know, I wasn't really thinking when I did it, and then I was like, that's cute. It brought me joy. Isn't it funny how when you love this stuff, you just love this stuff? Oh, wait, Sharon, you knit? Do you scope about knitting? Gotta catch your scopes. Now, because this is three-dimensional and standing way off the skirt, it would be wise to do a pretty deep shadow here. A really thick line because it's... Oh, I just saw that in your description. I had to look it up. And that's great. I actually haven't seen anyone knitting on here yet. I love crochet. I love knit. I really look forward to see what you're doing. So if you cut like a half of a donut out of fabric like this, like let's say this would have been a whole donut, right? So I would call it circular flare. When this curved line becomes straight, right? When you pull these two edges away from each other, they become a straight line. And what you get is cones. And that's what creates circular flare. And the great thing about these cones is there are no gathers when you get cones from circle flare. Hi, Bayaz. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. So in this kind of detail, I was going to do another one on the other hip. I love creating like a wide hip. But now I just got inspired to do like an asymmetrical kind of thing. So I want to think of them always as cones. And literally, even me, you know, after all these years, I literally think of ice cream cones every time I draw flares. Because flares, I suffered with flares for a long time. Hi, Jay Howe. I'm trying to remember your first name. I'm so happy to see you. You guys are so faithful and wonderful. Like, I get to see the same people each time I scope. It just makes me so happy. You see those layers? Oh, the cones. You're so fun. I didn't even know there was an ice cream cone. Oh, Indira. Hi, Indira. Let's say we're going to do a flare skirt. You guys just gave me another inspiration, which would be... Hope you don't mind me walking away from that skirt, because you know what happens when you've had a lot of coffee. I'm going to do another skirt that's fitted here, but then, and this will probably be my last one before it runs out. Let's say I do a yoke here, and then want to have like a bunch of, you can actually count how many flares there are and kind of sketch them as cones. And then just remember, you go out and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. See that? Thing is, you can use strong lines on the outside, but these ice cream cone lines, keep them really thin and soft. And try not to touch the seam line, because like we said, when you have flares, there's no gather in the seam. Like let's say this is going in. Let's say this is a sleeve here and this is a decoration at the bottom. It's actually smooth. Whereas if it were gathered, it would be a whole different deal. It would be like, thank you for the hearts. I guess you're getting value, which I hope, you know, that means you like what you're getting. Yay! Power to everyone. Oh, high low. Ooh, so chic. You're gonna do that to me, aren't you? You're gonna up the ante, aren't you? Hang on. Hang on. All right. Put me to the challenge, why don't you? Can you see this will be my last one. Let me check my battery. Oh my God, 1%. 1% battery. No. Yay. Okay, so high-low skirt. Going like this. Just do S's. Angelina, do not stand on my shoulders right now or I'm actually going to get like hurt. Which probably sounds really good to you right now. Do you see what we just did? It's called the cascade.
Stop your video. I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. And I hope the beans
Do you even care about people? Because if you care about yourself, then you care about me. And if you don't care about me, then you don't care about yourself.
Oh,
now
dear.
come
Ow,
on.
Ow, ow, that hurts. Okay, so do you see that? Okay, so start with this. It's going to get, and this.